She said it like a threat disguised as family loyalty. If you won't help me, you're not family. We were standing in my kitchen. Morning light. Coffee going cold. Her phone face down on the counter like a loaded weapon. She had already done the math in her head. Half my military pension, the money I earned in deserts, night patrols, and years I never slept properly again. She wanted it handed over like a favor. I didn't argue. I nodded once, calm, almost gentle. And that scared her more than if I'd yelled. She wasn't always like this. Or maybe she was and I just refused to see it. We grew up tight. 2 kids against a loud, messy world. When I enlisted, she cried at the bus station and hugged me like I was already dead. She wrote letters, sent photos, called me her hero when I came home on leave. I believed that version of her. I needed to. When my marriage collapsed years later, she was the first person I called. She let me sleep on her couch, told me blood was thicker than paperwork, told me family protects its own. That word, protects. It echoed in my head the day she learned about my pension. The tone changed overnight. Questions became calculations. Concern turned into entitlement. She started talking about what we deserve instead of what you need. I noticed the patterns before I saw the proof. Documents she asked for too casually. A lawyer friend she mentioned one too many times. The way she phrased things like rehearsed lines. Then I saw the email she forgot to delete on the shared laptop. Drafted, polished, sent. To someone who wasn't me. She was planning to claim dependency. To argue financial reliance. To squeeze the system and me at the same time. I felt the betrayal hit my chest like pressure, not pain. Pain is loud. This was quiet, heavy. I closed the laptop, took a breath, and decided something important. I wasn't going to beg. I wasn't going to explain. And I wasn't going to fight her emotionally. I was going to be surgical. That night, I pulled out every document I had. Service records, benefit statements, bank transfers, text messages, emails, dates, times, patterns. I didn't sleep. I organized. By morning, I wasn't her brother anymore. I was a witness. I emailed a federal oversight office. Clean subject line. No drama, just facts. Attachments labeled clearly. A timeline that spoke for itself. I didn't accuse. I didn't insult. I chose the law. Then I waited. Weeks passed. She kept pushing, calling, guilt-tripping, dropping the word family like a blade. I stayed calm, polite, non-committal. She mistook silence for weakness. People like her always do. We're back in the kitchen now. Same spot, same counter. Different air. There's a knock at the door. Sharp, official. She looks at me, confused, annoyed, like someone interrupting her victory lap. I stand, open the door. 2 agents. Badges visible. Voices neutral. They say her name. Her face drains. Not fear yet. Disbelief. The kind that comes before the ground drops out. They ask to come in. She tries to laugh it off. Says there must be a mistake. Looks at me like I'll save her. I step aside. The questions start. Income disclosures. False claims. Misrepresentation. Intent. Each word lands heavier than the last. I watch her process it in stages. Confidence, confusion, panic. Then realization. She turns to me slowly. You did this? She whispers. I meet her eyes. Steady, calm, honest. I didn't do anything, I say. I told the truth. That's when she breaks. Not screaming. Not crying. Just shrinking. Like someone finally seeing their reflection clearly and hating it. The agents escort her out. She doesn't look back. The house feels bigger after they leave. Quieter. Cleaner. I sit at the table and finish my cold coffee. I don't feel joy. I feel release. I think about loyalty. About how people use it as leverage when they've already decided to betray you. I think about how strength isn't loud. It's patient. It waits. It documents. She thought family meant access. I learned family doesn't override the law. I didn't raise my voice. I didn't threaten her. I didn't destroy her. I let her own choices do that. And as the door closes behind the agents, I realize something else. I didn't lose a sister that day. I lost an illusion. And I walked away lighter,